So I just finished the 2 books, A Tale of Dark and Grimm and In a Glass Grimly, and I thought they're one of my favorite books, honestly. I love them so much. The narrator, he just really grabs your attention in, like, every chapter. You can't put it down. I can't give too much away because there is lots of, surprises, unexpectedness. But I will give up one thing. No, if you read the book, I'm just going to answer your question right now. No, Gretel does not die. But you have to, if you want to understand that, you have to read the books. So yeah. In my opinion, the first book was better than the second book. This one just wasn't, I guess, as gory and bloody. But yeah, it's very violent. It has lots of gore, lots of blood. Yeah. So they have lots of warnings in the front. So read on if you dare. So yeah, basically.
Who would like this type of book?
Someone who likes to be terrified. It's a thriller, so.
I watch Texas.
I just read One for the Murphys. It's about a girl named Carly Connors, and because of a problem at her house, she had to become a foster kid. She had to stay with a family called the Murphys. They had an all-boy family, so it was a little hard at first. But her and Mrs. Murphy became good friends, and she ends up loving her and loving the family. She learns a different way to love and to be loved. It was a very hard decision for her to choose if she wanted to be a Murphy or a Connor. You just have to read to find out what she chooses.
Who would like this type of book?
Someone who, well, I think it's a happy, well, it's sort of happy, and it has a lot, I don't know. Some parts made me, cry, so it's sort of sad, but some parts made me, really happy, and, so, yeah, somebody who has a lot of feelings.
Over the weekend, I finished reading Notes from the Midnight Driver. I could not put this book down. I read for an hour and a half straight on Saturday, and the reason is every chapter has something in it that's happening, it has a main theme to it, and it just gets more and more exciting with every chapter. Not a single sentence ever bored me. Some books can be boring in the beginning, but this book isn't at all. And it's about a boy named Alex. His parents are divorced, and his dad is with his 3rd grade teacher, and so he wants to storm into his house while he's drunk and driving, but he ends up kind of losing control and going into a woman's lawn and breaking her lawn gnome. So he gets caught, goes to court, and he has to work with this really old man in a nursing home. At first their relationship doesn't go out very well, but later on when they share their different passions and they get to know each other better, they become extremely close friends, and it's just really touching. I love this book, and I recommend it for basically anyone, but not for maybe little kids, because it's kind of more mature, I guess. I mean, there's drinking, there's bloods in the beginning, so
Divergent is about a girl named Patrice. She starts in a faction. They live in Chicago, 100 years later from now, and Lake Michigan is just a marsh.
Can we see the book? Thank you.
And she has to pick a faction when she is 16, and she has to go through a simulation to see which one she would pick. Like there's this one named Condor. It's like you have to tell the truth all the time, and Dauntless, where you're brave and heroic. And so she has to choose one, and if you choose the one opposite from your family, you can only see them once. And you have to go, she goes through all this stuff, and she chooses Dauntless. And she,
And don't give away too much.
well,
That's at the beginning.
So there's a lot of like action and adventure.
But it's such a thick.
No, it's like really good, and like there's a lot of killing at the end and stuff, a lot of blood.
Is it like the Hunger Games?
Sort of.
If you like the Hunger Games, would you like
It's
this one?
Harry Potter kind of, but much more modern.
Do they have powers?
No.
Oh.
handbook now.
Well, well, there's a special thing called Divergent, where you're this mix of powers, like you're heroic, brave, selfless, trustworthy, and stuff. And for some reason, it is dangerous, and she's that. And she has to get, like, half the book is about her going through like college, kind of like college, Dauntless College, and she renamed herself. Let you figure that out.
Do you know what Divergent means?
No.
Gotta look it up.
And this is a really good book.
Do you think you'll read the sequel?
Yes, I would.